In times of social media and internet and globalization, to come back to this kind of technique, which is the oldest technique in the history of mankind, people done 800 years ago. It's the same thing of reproduction here. Of course, it's a kind of a statement in a way, the statement of taking time and also using that time to reflect what are you actually spreading around maybe. So of course it's a very conceptual work, but it has very much to do even with this ancient way of printing as an opponent actually against mass social media. There are several steps till the end of the production. So for me, actually, it's really important that the whole steps are part of the artwork and not only the usually considered art piece, which would be here the print. The slogans which I'm creating here are something between political statements or even philosophical statements, which are highly populistic slogans in a way. They're a kind of filtered contents of myself, what I'm getting through the media. It's putting things together inside of a context where new angles of thinking are possible. We live in a time where a lot of people mostly read just the headline and think they got the whole story. And of course, it's much more complicated. And I feel as an artist a kind of a responsibility in which kind of direction my artworks are talking to the people, which kind of language I'm using and creating to think about the issues of today. At the second floor, you can see a combination of two different works. One is the series of watercolor paintings, and the other one, which are big panoramas of sea views, are cutouts from existing mass media photographies. What I cut it out are refugees on boats which are trying to survive. These kind of sea views are so much more than only the beauty what you see on that images. Now you also consider this kind of sea views, even if they are so beautiful, with tragedies, with maybe a mass cemetery, with maybe a border between life and death, maybe a border between rich and poor. The beauty becomes a kind of a beast, actually. So can you still consider beauty as beauty? The numbers are coming to me over the news. They are numbers of the amount of people who died in different incidents. It was something where I just spent maybe a second of my time for it and then switched already to the next news. So what I've done actually is rewriting these numbers which are usually spent maybe a half second of attention. So this attention I prolonged here in many hours and many days. It's about how you begin to see again, how to create a platform here to understand that seeing is possible in a different way.